name is Sorangel Peguero. I graduated Blackstone in 2016. I was advised by Harris in my first 2 years, and then Beth became my advisor in my last 2 years. And so that was great. I made a lot of memories when I went to Blackstone. Um, One of the things was starting the fashion show with Patricia Gomes and Jennifer Morales. We started it as a way to raise money for foster care children in Rhode Island, along with raising or collecting clothes that we could donate. Um, After that, I went on to college. I went to Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island. Um, I had no idea what I was doing when I went in. I changed my major 7 times, and I got my BS in business marketing and graphic design. But when I went in, I thought I wanted to become an orthodontist. So I think my major was like bio and like with a minor in chem. And then I changed it to political science, then psych, but I didn't like psych because I had a bad memory and I had to memorize a bunch of terms. So I changed my major so many times. I didn't know what I wanted to do um, until I had an advisor in college who told me, like, don't focus so much on like the degree. Like, don't focus on what you're going to be graduating with. Just focus on what you actually want to do in the future, and then from there we can kind of work backwards to see what degree might help. But even still, don't think too much about the degree. So what I really wanted to do, and I've always wanted to do this, was become a stylist. So I've always wanted to become a fashion stylist, and I've always wanted or become a fashion designer, but I knew I wanted to work in the fashion industry. So that's why I chose marketing, because I felt like, one, it was fun. It was like I was actually having fun in the classes, because that's another thing. With all these other majors that I was choosing, I was miserable in the classes. I didn't really like it. I just liked the idea of becoming a lawyer or the idea of becoming an ortho, but I just didn't like the process. So I wanted to make sure that I was in love with the process. So I loved marketing. I loved the classes. I took on the more creative route of marketing and also took on graphic design. And so I loved that. I loved what I was doing. And then junior year of college, I decided I want to start a business. And I had so many ideas of what to start a business on, but one of them was skincare. And so I went on to start my own skincare business. I had the ideas and the brainstorming process in 2019, and then 2020 I actually began to formulate and to have, my trial and my errors. And I came up with my first product, which has two variations, which is a whipped body butter with shea butter as the base. So these are the two body butters. They are both the same thing, just like different kinds. So this is an original butter, which means that it's just moisturizing. There's not much to it. It leaves you soft, shiny, smelling great. This one does the same thing, but it has mica powder in it, so it does have like some glitter. I did put some on, but you really cannot see at all. You probably can see a little bit, but there's not a lot of sun today and it's really gloomy, but this looks amazing in the sun. If you want to see what these look like, or if you are interested in joining our giveaway, which is happening right now, you can follow SortheBrand on Instagram. It's SOR the brand, and we just have Instagram at the moment. So if you guys want any tips or just want to talk about what it was like after Blackstone or after college or starting a business, I do have my personal page on that Instagram. It's in the description at the bottom. You guys can reach out to me there, and I'll give you any advice that you want. I would say my number one advice is to not worry too much about the future. I know when I was applying to colleges, I was freaking out because I felt like I needed to know what I wanted to do when I went into college. Don't worry about that. Um, when you get to college or anywhere you want to go, really, because college is not the only path that you can go on. But you will soon figure out what you want to do. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do. I started my business um, to create clean and luxurious skincare, but I still have a bunch of other ideas and other things I want to do for my life. So hopefully this is the route that I stay on, but because I've changed my path so many times within the last 4 years, I'm open and okay with any changes in my future, and I think that that's something that you all should do as well. I hope this video didn't seem too rushed or too brief. I know I only had around 3 minutes. I know community meeting is like on a schedule, but like I said, SortheBrand on Instagram. Please reach out to me. I can talk to you guys about anything you need, any advice for school, for your personal life, for college, for starting a business, getting to know who you are and what your interests are, anything like that. Feel free to reach out. And thank you guys for your time.